So I'm open, I'm live. I'll swear out. You don't want to see me. You don't want to see me. You want to see where I am? Check that out for a sky. If it rains, it's your fault. Right, good evening. Welcome to Cole's Place. My name's Colin. Great to have you along. It is Tuesday live, people. I am live from the beautiful, busy Poole Quay here in Dorset. Absolutely stunning down here tonight. The temperature, according to my finger, evening Craig, according to my finger and thing on a phone, isn't amazing. 19 degrees, it's beautiful. There is a bit of sunshine. I'll tell you why I brought you here in a minute. Even Stephen, how you doing? Hope you're well. I'll tell you why I brought you here in a minute. I'm just going to log into my other phone. While I do that, I just want a quick public service announcement. If you're new to the channel, hit the thumbs up, give it one of them, subscribe because it's free, and hit the bell for notifications of fantastic videos. Evening Trisha, black clouds indeed, but if you look behind me, it's not too bad. Well, I mean, look at that, what a sky. A little bit of blue peeping through, but if you look behind me, we're going to go this way because I've got loads to show you, and the sun's coming through. Look at that little sunbeam. Absolutely stunning. Right, I'm just going to get on my other phone, folks, and then I can hopefully see what you're all saying properly, because you know what my eyes are like. All comments, there we go. Oh my god, there's loads of you in already. Right, okay, yeah, a little bit late. I'll be honest with you, today I've been over in that direction. I've been over Weymouth and Swanage. I was going to go live over there, but it went like this black cloud was over there before, and I thought it's going to chuck it down, and there wasn't a lot going on. Even at Swanage Carnival Week, there wasn't a lot going on. So I thought, do you know what, I'll head towards home, and I saw the sun appear over here, so I thought I'll bring you down here. I did a live down here about, I think it was about a year, maybe 2 summers ago, and it was bike night, but my battery ran out and it was a disaster. So if I bring you down here and do it again. Right, who's in? Roll call. Tell you what, I will show you me, just so you know it's me. How are we all? Hope we're okay. Happy Tuesday, people. And still haven't had my haircut. Look, comments down below. Haircut or hair keep? Right, I'll do your comments first. So I'm in Poole Quay, down in Dorset, about 3-4 miles away from where I live over in Bournemouth. Got the old lifeboat station, which is now a lifeboat museum. It's closed this evening. I'd have took you in. Sandbanks is over there, the posh bit. I live about 3 miles in that direction where the grey clouds are. What you can see right in front of us there, this sort of bit here is Brownsea Island. So this is Poole Harbour. I think it's the second largest natural harbour in the world. So it's absolutely stunning. All the fishing boats. It's a working fishing port as well. Over here we've got all like the posh boats. All the Sunseeker yachts and all that. I'll show you a few of them. And I think it's bike night. There's a load of motorbikes and there's live music on and all sorts. So we'll have a walk up there in a bit and show you what's going on. Right, roll call, who's in? So Craig, Stephen, Stuart Donnelly, how are you, mate? Martin Moss, evening Martin. JBM late, I'll behave. Ruth Robertson, hi Ruth, how you doing? Hi Tricia, hope you're well. Black clouds above you. Yeah, it's all right though. Ruth Robertson, hi Ruth. Andy Smith, evening Andy. Webby's World, Webby on early doors, waiting for Dawn's tea. Have it. Nice one, mate. Hope you both well. Hope Tenerife's nice and sunny. Look at these black clouds here, Webby. Hey, you only get them on your mountain. Pam Domain, evening Pam, evening Yvonne, evening Louise. Bryony's in as well. Hello there. Vinny, oh my god, sexy twice in 1 week. I don't see the wife that much. Vinny, if you're up at 2 o'clock this morning, you'd have seen me 3 times in 1 week. In fact, if you'd have been up at about 1 AM Sunday morning, you'd have seen me 4 times. I'm more lives than Tim at the minute. Hello there. I've done the cleaning. Ruth's done the chores. Your hair's fine, Cole. Alright, I'll leave it as it is. I can't be bothered to go and get it cut anyway. Cut the grey out that tatty head. There's more grey than black, Vinny. I won't have any hair left. Did I go to Carnival? I did, Jay. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, there wasn't a lot going on. There was a bit of live music in one of the bars. There's like a little fairground on the seafront, people sat on the beach. To be honest with you, mate, it was boring, and that weather was over there, and I thought it's going to chuck it down, so I came over here. Damien Newport, why Dave? Jesus, that's some hair. Boston's Rescue will be 3 more weeks on. But hey, no worries, Damien. Did I see a message of yours pop up? I've had a million messages over the weekend, mate, and I've still got a few to get through. So I'll have a listen or look at your message later, mate. I'm not ignoring you, honest. Not like I normally do. Who else we've got? Shirley Andrews live, so might take time for you to jump over. No contest for me, wink wink. Didn't know Andrew was live. I don't know who's live and who isn't lately. Vinny's an early bedtime. He does. His missus clicks her fingers and he goes running up them stairs with a cup of cocoa and his missus's slippers. More lives than Tim? Never. Good point, actually. Tim is the Mr. Live, isn't he? It's Craig's in. Evening, Craig. There we go. We have got 24 in. Right, so you've seen enough of these boats. What we'll do, I'm going to take a walk up the quayside, right? So, Poole Quay. Beautiful down here tonight. It is a little bit of a breeze, but nothing major. So this bit's look like the working harbour bit, look. So I'm going to show you something now. So if you go along here, look. I've got to watch where I'm going because I'll go plop into the sea. So what you got there is Vinnie Morris's Friday yacht. His Saturday yacht is over there. These are his little boats just to get him to work and back in the week. And then in a minute I'll show you Webby's, because Webby's got a few boats down here that he leaves here. Stick around, folks, because it gets lively up here in a bit. There is loads going on. We'll get around the side of this truck, I think. Can we get you? So hope everyone's well. Hope we're all well. Hope we're all happy. I've been out and about today. Bit of an eventful day. I dropped Sapphire. I'll be honest with you, I've hardly, oh God, I thought I'd get through it. I've hardly slept. I did the late night live last night. Finished at about 3:15, which is absolutely superb. We had a chap in from Australia in the live last night. We had a couple of local people from Bournemouth, a few of the nice regular people we all know and love, Marie Alty, Steve H and all them. Alan's Homemade Vlogs popped in, and a lady from Spain, Alicante. So yeah, it's good doing the late night lives. We get interesting chats, talking about music and all that. So that went on to about 3:30. Then I had to finish off getting Saf stuff ready. The next thing you know, it's 5:30 and I'm taking her and a mate to the airport. So she's on the plane 7:30. She landed in Venice around about, I think it's about 10 AM this morning. That's absolutely beautiful here, look at that, even though it's grey. So she landed in Venice at about 10 AM. I think they went for some breakfast. She had a bit of a rest, and they've been out all afternoon. So I'll pop some pictures up on the community page later. She sent some stunning pictures of Venice. It looks absolutely beautiful over there, to be fair. And it's, I think she said it's about 27 degrees. Here we go, there's a bit of seagull action. Look at that. Doesn't want to walk with us, does he? He wants to go ahead. Look, a nice boat in it. Look at that. Yeah. So that was Saf this morning, and I did a few bits and bobs round about lunchtime. Then a friend of mine called. She had a car nicked last night. She bought a car about 3 months ago, and cost her 24 grand. And she took it into work this morning, parked it up in one of the streets by where she works over the other side of Bournemouth, and somebody helped themselves to it. A 2024 Audi, not sure what model, but literally got in, drove away. And there's a CCTV inside the car, and they actually got round that and dismantled that, so you can't even see them. I don't know. So she's lost a 24 grand car. Police haven't even been out to see her yet. So spent some there, and then this afternoon buggered off over there to Swanage over Weymouth. Saw an old mate of mine in Weymouth. And then I got back over this way about half an hour ago, quick chat with Saf, and then I said, right, I'm going live, so here I am. There's me day. The excitement never ends. Oh, there's loads here in now. 32 in. Good evening, welcome. Just joined us. I'm in Poole Quay in Dorset. It's going to be a live one. Let's set sail. Beautiful, isn't it? I'll show you Webby's boat now, or one of Webby's boats, because we all know Webby's minted, right? So I'll have to zoom in here. So when Webby wants to get away from old Dorney there, right, he pops in that big boat there at the back. That's his Monday boat, and he pops over to see me in Dorset now and again, just leaves it there, gets a flight back. That's one of Webby's boats. Who else we got? So it's with Damien. Yeah, Damien, I'll be in touch, mate. Not got any stairs, I live in a bungalow. I'd love a boat. Yeah, it'd be nice, wouldn't it? Eh? Just jet off round the harbour. I'll show you a couple of boats I've done parties on in a minute. JBM Travels, like you when you throw a cat out at night. 24/7 party people, me and Vinny. Daniel's Adventures, I call everyone, just popped this out, off again, works super early, Daniel, you work too hard, you do. Cole, were you safe to drive? Well, I'm still alive, so we'll take it as a yes. I only live 10 minutes away from here, so when I've done the live, I'm nipping home, dropping the car off, then I'm actually going for something to eat. I'm meeting a couple of mates. I'm going for something to eat after this in Bournemouth, and a couple of shandies, so I can't wait for that. I'm starving. Like and sub, it's all free. Thank you, Craig. Craig, kid, evening, how are you, mate? Hope you're well. Thanks for popping in. Looks lovely. It's beautiful, isn't it? Look at it, Poole Quay. I'll tell you what, right? Years ago, I think I said this on my last live. Years ago, right? And I mean, quite a few years ago. See this monstrosity of a building here, right? That wasn't here, obviously, because it looks like it was built in like the 90s, I think, something like that. All along here, them older buildings there used to continue all along here, and there was a big pottery here, Poole Pottery. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of Poole Pottery. There was a pottery, and there was a load of pubs. Where that brown building is there, that's a hotel that's now closed down. Used to be all pubs, used to be about 20, 25 pubs, if I remember. Maybe if someone's in the chat from Poole, they'll correct me. And it used to be a great crawl. All those buildings there are pubs, so we used to start at one end and work our way along, go having a pint at each pub. And what happened was, the pubs would put their, in the summertime, you'd go from pub to pub, and the pubs used to put the initials of the name of the pub on the bottom of the glass. So, for example, if your pub light is called, I don't know, the Jolly Sailor, it'd have JS. So you'd buy a beer in a Jolly Sailor, and you'd walk to the next pub with it, have a drink, leave the pub on, leave the glass in that next pub, and then the next day they'd swap them all back by the initials on the bottom of the glass. But they closed the pottery down, built this monstrosity, no offence to anyone who lives there, housed the Tesco's in it, built an old hotel that nobody ever stays in, that's why it went bankrupt, and there we go, that's progress. Thank you, Ruth, sharing on Facebook, beautiful, thank you so much. Did that seagull say? Hope the seagull doesn't shit on your head, so do I. Angela Gribbin, evening Angela, last night in Palm and over, I hope you guys have had a great time. Saw a couple of your photos, weather looks superb. It's Craig, what would you do if a bird shit on you? I'd finish with her. Little pontoons. Right, well, we're going to head over here. It is bike night, right? So it's basically like a bike show. They have it every Tuesday in the summer. So a couple of things. It might get a bit noisy. You'll hear all the engines, and I think there's some live music I'll have to talk over maybe, and I'll probably won't monetize this because I'd rather show you the live music. And it is a bit breezy up this way as well, so apologies if there's any sort of wind noise down the mic. Magic McQuaid, hi Magic, ahoy there, Captain. But then he would want Cole's car. Hope you sleep well tonight, called Trish. I'm going to sleep like a baby tonight. I'm going to something to eat in a bit, a couple of beers, and I'll be out like a light. Great chat this morning. Thank you, Carol. Good, wasn't it? We're talking music, putting the world to rights. I love the late night lives. That's the second one I've done now, and last night we had some of you guys in as well. I don't think the very first one, I don't think YouTube pushed out the notifications because I didn't recognise anyone. I had about 6 people watching, and luckily there was one guy in America. I'm sure he said he was from Texas. I can't remember. Keeping me company. And there's about 6 people watching, but none of you guys sort of regulars, so I don't think YouTube pushed out the notification, and it was Saturday night, Sunday morning. Some good pubs along here: Lord Nelson, Jolly Sailor, there's an old Weatherspoons which is now the Quay. I'll show you that in a minute. What we'll do though, we'll walk along the sort of harbour side and then we'll come back. That is Baden Powell, the founder of the Scout movement, which the Scout movement was founded over on Brownsea Island over there, hence the statue where he's looking over to Brownsea Island. Johnny Vlog has come to Scotland in September. Says he has a spare seat in his car if you're interested. I'll probably pass on that one, thanks Stuart. Not that I don't want to go to Scotland, you understand. Good old Johnny getting up to Scotland, good on him. I'm very fuzzy, camera terrible. Yeah, it's a Dorset signal, mate, I'm afraid. Crabbing, Trevor Pritchard, how are you, mate? Sean Gilmore, hi mate. We used to head to Poole, stay in the Thistle Hotel, abandoned now here. Just walk past it, Stuart. It's down there. Sorry, Sean. Just walk past it down there, mate. Yeah, it went belly up about 18 months, 2 years ago, and they've not done anything with it since. Is the carnival good? Swanage Carnival, I'll be honest with you, I think it was more busy over the weekend. I think the weekend was the sort of busy time, and they're just stretching out now with it being like the school holidays. It was nice down there today. There's loads of people there, loads of families, lovely little resort, Swanage. But there wasn't a lot going on carnival wise, not that I saw anyway, so be honest with you, we didn't hang around. Just got a bag of chips, had an ice cream, and headed back over this way. Currently in a heated debate, how many chuggers come before Choo Choo? What? Bloody hell. Webby's food, Dawn stew, fantastic, top food. Oh, nice one, Webby. Enjoy. You're punching, you are, Webby, with her, I tell you that now. Hey, a woman like her, and she's a good cook, and she's stuck with you, honestly. Don't know what's going on. Pam wasn't notified, yeah. Definitely Saturday night, the notifications, because I had nobody watching out of, I didn't recognise about 4 or 5 people come in the chat. Didn't recognise anyone. Whereas last night, there was a few people in. Carol Smith, obviously. Pat came in. Hello, Colin. Enjoyed the live last night, although late. There you go. My God, the bike show is still on. Should be fireworks at 10:30. That's what they used to do in 2003. Oh, I'm not sure. Yeah, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to walk down the seafront and then we'll walk past through the bikes and we'll have a gander at a few of them. Louise Park, signal and picture fine here. Yeah, it's going to be in and out a little bit, I think. Colin got abused by someone who's meant to be a friend of mine outside YouTube, but he's rude in the chat. Also, glad he's timed out whilst I was live. No, stop calling me because he got blocked. Sounds like a bit of an idiot, Jay. Some people got nothing else better to do, have they? You know what I mean? They need to get a grip of themselves. But don't rise to it, Jay, you know what I mean? I got the notification went live Saturday night at 3 PM Sunday, there you go. So I once worked for Sunseeker International in the harbour. I lived in Beta Park. Oh yeah, nice, Beta Park, beautiful, just down there, mate. Yeah, nice one, Trevor, yeah. I missed a comment there. Oh yeah, I lived there 2003, 1,200 quid a month. Cool, you won't get that now. Right, what we'll do, going to take it up on high. Now bear in mind people, me and heights don't go. And me and steps and gimbals don't go. But I'm going to give you a nice view of the whole lot. I think a lot of the bikes have left now, so I'm probably a bit late to if you're a bike head, if you're a motorbike head and you love bikes, I do apologise, but I'll show you the few in a minute. There's a shot for you. Enjoyed it live last night, even though I didn't watch. Oh wait, yes I did. It's not on catch up, Craig. The late night lives are unmoderated and deleted immediately because I want it to be a nice, free and easy live so people can say what they want. Right, there we go. There's a view for you. So that's Poole Quay. Absolutely beautiful. So Tuesday evening, all the bikes line up along here. I think some weeks as well, I think on Fridays they do like a car show with a different theme. So I think my mate Explorism was down here last week. They did the theme of the cars last week was British vintage cars. So some weeks they do 4x4s, some weeks they do camper vans, that sort of thing. But tonight it's a bike show. Boat coming in here. Let's do a bit of zooming in, eh? Little pleasure craft. Fortuna pleasure boat. So these boats here, like you see, these ones this side, these are all pleasure boats. So you can get on them, cost you about 15 quid, and they take you out. Some go out to sea, some just take you around trips around the harbour. Now then, I think it's Trevor mentioned Sunseekers. That is Sunseekers boatyard over the way there. So basically, I think, don't get me wrong, I think that's where they kit out the sort of final touches, the interiors and all that sort of stuff, and then they drop them in, launch them and send them away. So yeah, there's Webby's Monday boat. There's Webby's Tuesday boat. There's Vinny's new boat just being finished off now. I think that one's Vinny's as well, and I think them two are Ann and David's, and I think the one at the far there, I think that's JBM's. So they've all got their orders in. And my boat is a little kayak just tucked in behind the harbour wall, chained to the wall of a bike lock from Alford's for £5. Few million quid's worth there. Right, so that direction there's a little bridge goes inland to where the lifeboat college is, round the corner there, and then along here some nice little gaffs along here, to be fair. A little pizzeria, Drift restaurant. Can never remember the name of that place. And then got Rockfish seafood restaurant there, Harley's fish and chips, and then you got the boozers. There's what used to be a Weatherspoons, it's now the Quay, Hall and Woodhouse, a couple of pubs, and then you got that horrible grey and brown building that used to be a row of pubs. So there you go, it's quite nice down here, lovely of an evening in the summer. Used to be a cracking pub crawl, because say all these were pubs. I'll show you them in a bit closer in a minute. So what I'll do, go back down. Tell you what, let's have a codge at your comments before I tackle these stairs, because I'll only go flying, won't I? No chance I could make those lives, don't get much past 10 o'clock, I'm usually up at 5 AM. Yeah, you live a normal life, Craig, that's what it is. Roof's going live tomorrow at 7:20, people. Nice one, Roof. Nice one, Roof. Those posh, speedy looking yachts, you see what we made. The biggest one was £24 million worth. Yeah. Lifestyles of the rich and famous. Finished off in cream leather. And evening, Ant. Sorry, all late joining. No worries, Ant. Hope you well. Finishings, yeah, that was it. Because there's a mate of mine who used to work there as well. One of my singers on the karaoke, and he was a joiner, I think. And I think he worked in the centre there. So I dropped him off a couple of times. Your boat came from the middle aisle in Aldi. Not even last year, I got it for £5 off of Gumtree. Right, a bit of fish. David Butler's in. Evening, David. Did see a notification, don't worry. I wouldn't have a boat like that even if I had the money. I can't swim. I tell you what. I'll tell you in a minute. Remind me to tell you something in a minute. Updates on the BBC Beach interview and what's happening on the beach clean. I haven't actually got any update for you, Jay. I've not heard from her yet. She said it'd be a week or so. So it's been coming up to 2 weeks now. So I've not heard anything, mate. Growing hair, Col. I am, mate. Yeah. I haven't had a chance to get it cut, Chris. I hope you're well. Hope Dion's well. Thank you so much. Nice to see my old home. Yeah, nice one, Trevor. I'm going to go. If you stick around, mate, what I'm going to do, I'm going to walk up here, just show you the big bits. Then I'm going to walk back because I'm parked near Beta Park, so I'm going to head back that way in a bit. Webby says the boat is not big enough, mucker. Yeah, but when you like Webby, you have a choice of 2 or 3. Dawn said to me with Webby, it's not the size that matters. That's what she said when I was over in Tenerife last time. She said, that's what you have to bear in mind with Webby. Sorry, I forgot Vinny does the jokes. Right, I'm going to go down here. Oh my God. I cannot do stairs, mate. I've got no coordination whatsoever. For somebody who works with music, you'd think I'd have some sense of rhythm, wouldn't you? But I haven't. Right. One more set of steps, people. Yeah, so right, here's what I was going to tell you. So go back about, oh my, I'm sure I've told this story before, so if you've heard it, I do apologise. Having too much chocolate, got booked up for a show at the Edinburgh Fringe. Oh, nice one, Shirley. Oh, it smells nice here. Them pizzas smell lovely. Oh my God. Yeah, so if I've told you the story, I do apologise. I'm probably boring you, but go back about, oh my God. Look at this on the floor. That lights up at night. Go back 40 people in. Oh, welcome people. Poole Quay. So go back about 5, well, before COVID. So it must be 7-8 years ago. I had a booking for a party, a corporate party. And it was for a disco. And all the instructions were, I sent the thing over, said, you know, give me your instructions where to find you. They said it's on a boat at Poole Quay. They said you can park up, the words were you can park up on the quay and load your equipment on direct onto the boat. So I assumed it'd be here because this is Poole Quay. And I've done I've done boat parties on these pleasure craft before. They do like weddings and birthdays on these. So I assumed it was on one of them. They didn't give me the name of the boat, even though I asked them for it. Anyway, I got down here, it was about 6 o'clock. And I pulled up along here, just a bit where that white van is. And I'm looking round, there's no one's having a party. There's no one around. Anyway, the fella phones me eventually. So where are you? We're waiting for you. I said, I'm on Poole Quay waiting to load my gear. He goes, well, we can't see you. I said, well, there's no one here. All the boats are moored up. There's no staff around. There's no boat staff, nothing. He goes, give me a wave. So I start waving. He goes, I can see you now. He was over there. It was on one of them. So I had to get back in my car and sort of drive around. And when I say load my gear, I didn't actually need anything. All I needed was my laptop and mics and my headphones, because it actually had, it was huge, this boat. It was bigger than one of them. It was like that thing at the end. It had its own bar and dance floor and disco lights and everything. So and it went out, God, it didn't half move. We were out at Harry's Rocks and Swanage within minutes. It shifted. Once it got out onto sea, you felt like they thrust it, and they had their own crew and everything. Great party. And nice experience to DJ on one. And it was a weird gig because they were all like Rolling Stones fans. I played a lot of Rolling Stones. They kept asking me for Rolling Stones. But each to their own. Nothing wrong with the Stones. Right, comment time. I can have I'll have a little stop. While you look at the nice boats, I'll have a stop. Nicky's in. Evening, Nicky. How you doing? You're saying hello to each other. Fish and chips. No, it was pizza, Craig. It was a little Italian place. It was pizza. Vinny's behaviour needs improving. Vinny's beyond improvement. We just let him be. My alarm clock in the morning to get for work was the rumbling of the Condor engines vibrating on walls. Went, yeah, that's over that way. Sort of round the back there. Anthony Hollinshead, evening Anthony, evening Cole. Evening to Tenerife Royalty, Anne and David, absolutely. Briney's live Friday at 7, nice one. Nicky back to hospital, another 4 weeks off work. It's my best recovery, but getting bored. Oh, Nicky, I bet that's like a flipping culture shock to you, innit? Got to rest up though, mate. Anyone else getting error, try again when making a comment. Now, just you, Vinny. I put you on temporary block down. Steve H is in. Hi, Steve. Still up, or have you been to bed? Remember to tell us something. There you go, Stuart. I've just told you, that was it. Me boring story about the boat party. Cole, we had ABC, Toya, Human League, Tom Jones and more here live this weekend. Oh my God, all the lineup, that sounds superb. We were talking last night in the late night live about artists that you'd like to see before they die. Don't know how it came about. The conversation just evolved into that, and we're talking about who you want to see. I was going like Tom Jones and Stevie Wonder. The things you talk about at 3 AM. Right, so this is the end of the sort of quay, as it were. There's a bridge there. Boats go under the bridge. Round the corner there is the lifeboat, RNLI National Headquarters Training College, where they kit out all the lifeboats, train all the crews and staff. Yeah, Sunseekers, they've got loads. I think it's Chinese owned now, if I'm right, or mostly Chinese owned. And as Trevor was saying earlier, this is like the sort of kitting and fitting now, where they put all the final touches before launch, and then they go out to whoever's bought them. I'll zoom in, you can just see inside the shed there, look. Look at that. There's Webby's next 2 boats that he's ordered. Look, just getting decked out in Coventry City colours on the inside. Right, we'll head back. Jose, you get as many as 1,000. Yeah, you still do, Trevor, you still do. We're a bit late for it tonight, I think. Because as I was driving into Poole, over from Swanage Way, there was flipping hundreds of them going out. Super clear HD picture on our 42-inch telly. Oh, nice one, thank you, David. How's life outside YouTube and work? Busy, Jay, thanks. All good, but busy. We've got a bit of a kick-off with Saf and her MRI at the minute. The consultant she had, who put her forward for a full MRI scan, which is what we've waited about a year and a half for. The consultant put her forward for it, and then the MRI department have disputed it, asking why it's a full MRI required. And it went back to the consultant. This was in first week in June. It went back to the consultant, but 2 days later the consultant retired, and nobody else has picked it up and dealt with it. So I've been ringing and ringing, and no one knows what's happening with it. So I rung her up the other day, proper kicked off about it. So I'm just waiting to hear back now. So that's not great, but she's good. She's doing all right. She's got to go to a college and start enrolling in a couple of weeks' time. Other than that, life's good, Jay. Cole, stop. The sign said bike and access only. Yeah, but Vinny, you don't understand. I'm a name down here. I can go where I want. I've got access to all areas. I can even climb on one of them big mountains there if I wanted to. Is that your boat, the rubber dinghy? Mine's the kayak over on the harbour wall, bike locked up with a bike lock. There's a nice building. Look at that custom house. Little restaurant down below, and people get married. You can get married on them steps. Done a couple of gigs down there. I'll show you a nice little pub as well. So what, we'll go down here. I can smell food. Oh my god. Sun Chasers, good evening Sun Chasers. Hope you're both well. Yeah, the King Charles. Look out for a little boozer. Anybody going to take me for a pint? Stood in medieval King's Hall, the King Charles, 1350 that dates back to. Cool. That's nearly as old as Vinny. Beer from Wiltshire. The Rude Giant Brewing Company, beer from Wiltshire. Oh nice, quick follow him. Where's the cheapest place to park? Oh, I missed that. Near where you are now, please, Cole. Cheapest place to park? Basically, there's some on-street parking. If you go to where that big grey building is where I started the live, behind that there's 2 big tall blocks of flats. Or was there 3? Can't remember. There's either 2 or 3 big tall high-rise flats. And there's like loads of little sort of terrace streets around the bottom of them flats. And most of them streets, mate, have got free on-street parking. Bit of local knowledge for you. Most people who visit Poole park in like the public car parks, and I think they pay about £2 an hour. But if you come into Poole Centre and you look for the 2 big blocks of flats, there is a bit of a one-way system. But if you look for them 2 big blocks of flats, you'll get free parking on the street. I think some of the streets are limited to 3 hours or 1 hour, but a lot of them are just open. So you just stick your car there and away you go. There you go. Never let a dog do an MRI scan. Dogs can't do it, but cats can. Boom. Trevor should see Cole at 2 AM in his boxers and vest. No, I was fully dressed last night, behave. Yeah, I think most of the bikes are gone now, folks, so if you had a bike or not, I do apologise. Oh, fish and chips, that's what I could smell. Listen, please don't ask me anything about bikes. What I know about bikes you can write on a stamp. All I know is that these ones look shiny and nice. I think what happens is they all come from different parts of Dorset and Hampshire in the little groups, and then every now and again they all scoot off for a little ride around the area. Because they seem to come and go.
Yeah, got to have it done. Well, yeah, I'm
nice boozer, Portsmouth Hoy. Look at that. The Portsmouth Hoy. I'm filming you having a sneaky beer, so don't be doing that. Dorset gifts. What's this one? Oh yeah, Poole Arms, there you go. Look at that, green tiles, ceramic tiles, absolutely beautiful. Apparently, the food's really nice in there, seafood. Fresh seafood dishes in there, Poole Arms. I've heard a lot about it, never been in there. Look, here's my sort of look at it. Now we're talking, look at that, sunset party cruise. That's what you want. That's awful, Colrari. It's so frustrating, David, because she's been waiting so long for it. I've got the patient advisory, which is like the sort of first stage of complaint before ombudsman involved, and So we're waiting to hear from them any day now. And the consultant secretary actually phoned me on Friday, and she's taking it on as well, so she's going to do a bit of digging. Lamia's restaurant, oh, that's nice. Look at that. Okay, so this one here, I think was it you, Jay, talking to me last week about what used to be. This used to be a Wetherspoons. It's now owned by a pub company called Hall and Woodhouse, which I think are Dorset based. Still called the Quay, but they've done it out. They've got like a games room. They do food, but it's a bit pricey than a there you go. There's your cruises, £21 each out to Harry's Rocks. Yeah. They've got like a games room, they do food and all that, but it's obviously a bit more pricey than a Wetherspoons. So a lot of the local people are kicked off saying, "No, it's gone expensive." It's because it's no longer a Wetherspoons. It's a pub company that own it. So no one's paying Wetherspoons prices anymore. Right, you have a look out to sea. I'm going to read some of your comments. If I miss any comments, I do apologise. Put them back in. Sun chasers. My Lilo is hiding there. Pat, it's hard. I've stuck it behind my kayak. There you go. I'll zoom out. Brownsea Island. Look at that in the evening sun, golden hour. That's like a big blot on the landscape, isn't it? That, but I think it's where I was told. Don't know how true this is. But for the beaches around Dorset, like Bournemouth and all the Poole beaches and Weymouth, when the sand starts getting a bit low, they import sand from various parts of Europe here. You see the big mountains there, and every now and again, they'll load up a few boats and go and replenish the beaches. Don't know how true that is. Don't hold me to it. I was just told. Don't mention food call. You make me hungry, mate. I tell you. It's getting more and more difficult, says Trish, getting them MRI because of the cost. I believe so. That is part of the problem, probably. They're probably prioritising them, aren't they? Open gynecology will get me one rather than an internal anaesthetic. Yeah. Oh, Trisha. I'm on a wait list to get my call taken out my stomach. Oh, my God. They were going to do it in 2024. What's the name of the flats called? Oh, mate. Steve, I haven't got the foggiest. Oh. I'll find out for you, Steve, on my way back to the car. Let you know. Pub on the left was amazing. All these pubs were amazing back in the day. Trevor, I don't know if you were on before when I was saying it. There used to be loads, didn't there? And I say we used to pint, take our glass to the next pub, pint, move on. Brilliant pub crawl. I'd rather, what was that? I'd rather be in Puerto Colón than Puerto Poole. You and me both, Colin. You and me both. You can just see over there, if I zoom, that sort of strip of land there, if I run my finger across there, that is Sandbanks Road. So that's like all the big posh places where you get your £10 million houses. So there's actually a break in there. That isn't one continuous land. This is an island. So this is Brownsea Island here. So it starts there. If you look at it from above, and it ends there, and then roughly there where that little dip is, you've got the water goes out behind the island and then to the left out to sea, and that's Sandbanks Peninsula. Tim's in. Hi Tim, sorry I'm late. Did you know that German word gift means poison in English? Oh, flipping heck, never knew that. There you go, zoom back out. Please subscribe if not already subscribed. Tim is one of the best, indeed he is. Bikes will do Poole one week and then Sandbanks another week, and also always fireworks at 10:30. All right. I know they still do fireworks. Fireworks down here is Friday in Bournemouth. I don't know what day of the week it is here now. JBM will probably Google it and tell us. I'll show you a couple more pubs because I know you only want to see the pubs. Jolly Sailor, cracking boozer. I've had a few good nights in there. I've never actually worked in any of these pubs. I've never done any DJing, weirdly enough. Jolly Sailor, cracking boozer, live bands on. Who's shouting? Stop shouting. Lord Nelson, live bands in there as well. Busy tonight, but being bike night. I'll just show you around the corner as well. Have a look, check this out, guys. More thumbs up to support, thank you, Anne. Gordon Duncan, evening Gordon, how are you doing? Hope you're well. Do they still have the boats on the beachy bit? We used to pinch them, take them out and get them. Yeah, they do. That's where I started alive, mate. Yeah, there's still a few there, not like they used to be. Oh, this was all open before. I was hoping it was still open. So a load of little kiosks here, like there's a pie and mash shop and fish and chips and sweets and rock and fudge. These were all, a couple of these were open earlier. I was hoping they'd still be open to show you. Little boozer there. So the pottery used to be here. There's a little pottery shop there, which is like the last sort of bit standing. But the pottery used to run all the way around this corner. But I'm going back quite a few years now, way before this thing was built. $42 in. Thank you so much, people, for popping in tonight. I do appreciate it. There you go, bike nights every Tuesday, 1st of April, 3rd of September on Poole Quay. So if you're down in Dorset and that's your thing, get yourself down to Poole Quay on a Tuesday night. It's changed a bloody lot, Trevor. That's a problem, isn't it? God, we've been on for quarters of an hour. I've only been up and down the street. Colin Tyne team did a dig on Brownsea Island years ago. Discovered loads of bodies there from the Napoleonic Wars when prison ships were anchored in Poole Harbour. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, forgot about that. You can't actually. You can get ferries over to Brownsea Island. You can get one from here. It's National Trust owned. Well, actually, I think John Lewis, the retailer, they've got some sort of property over there where for the staff, like a little hotel, and the rest of it is National Trust owned. You can get a ferry from here, literally just on the quayside, little yellow ferry. It takes about 15 minutes, takes you over there like a little cruise, drops you off on the island, and you can stay there all day. They've got a colony of red squirrels. There's little picnic areas. You know, there's like a big stately home, I think, to walk around, which is what's his name's a scout fella. And in the middle there's like little sort of activity areas for the kids. Absolutely beautiful. Or if you go to Sandbanks, you used to be able to get a ferry from there, but they had what do you call it? Oh Christ! What do you call it when a big hole, a sinkhole? They had a sinkhole on the quayside at Sandbanks, and it was right where you got on the ferry to go from Sandbanks to Brownsea Island. So I don't think they're doing it now at the minute. Temperatures 28 all day and every day in Tenerife, says B and Dan. Of course it is. Carl Falconer playing hometown. Did you get all your jobs done, Tim? Tim always gets his jobs done. He's organised. £1,200 per night for your boat with security. Wow, sinkhole, yeah, to keep you busy. Yeah. There you go. That's tonight's action shot. Right, we'll walk back up, we'll head back towards the lifeboat thing. I'll show you a bit of the inland harbour, because most people have gone home now. And then I'll let you lovely people get on with your Tuesday nights. Hope you enjoyed the live. I just thought I'd show you something a bit different. I knew I'd get a better signal here than Bournemouth. And when I was over that way before, I was considering going live in sort of Weymouth, but it went blacker than this. It went really dark. I thought it's going to chuck it down on me. And I saw the blue sky over this side, so I thought, do you know what? I'll get in a £400 Vira and I'll scoot over to Poole Quay. I forgot it was bike night, to be honest. I was just going to show you the boats and go for a pint. There's a German flag in it. There you go, Tim. Is that a German flag? Am I too old to be a fan of The View? No, not at all, Shirley. They're a great band. Love The View. Same Jeans On. Great song. I mean, next month I'm going to see Kings of Leon, Kaiser Chiefs, Wombats, Ray. Going to see loads of them, and I'm 24. There you go, Trevor. There's the old Thistle Hotel. I think it was Sean or somebody was saying before, that's a Thistle, which is no more. It's just sitting there, derelict, doing nothing. Probably full of squatters in the next year or two, which is such a shame, because it's a great site. I mean, look at that. Christ, nearly went flying then. 51 in. Nice to have you on, people. Been a good live, thanks. Yeah, cheers, Tricia. Great live call, enjoying the chat as always. Oh, nice one, thank you. When's my next trip to Tenerife, says Emma? My next video vlogging trip will be, I'm looking at round about middle of October. Saf and I are just sort of trying to iron out a date now. We're just waiting for confirmation from her college of a term dates, but we're looking, I think a half term is a bit earlier this year than the schools. So we're looking at around about the 20th of October, give or take a few days. And we're hoping to do 10 days or 9 or 10 nights rather, that sort of thing, a little bit longer than a week. That'll be the next one, and then after that it's going to be between, well, it's going to be around about middle of December. I'll be doing a cheeky week as well before Christmas. I've got to take Tim his Christmas present. There we go, beautiful, look at that. This is awesome, loving it. Be nice if you get a shot of Corfe Castle. Yeah, not for me, a bit of a shame. That I need to be further over that way, mate. Fantastic, thank you, Ruth. We'll keep going. Some nice little cottages here, look. Right, we'll do, I'll just on the other side of the Lifeboat Museum. I'll show you what goes on around here. I've actually done a recorded vlog inside there. It was a couple of years ago when I was down here, my mate Polish Olivia, who now jets around the world for British Airways. We came down and had an ice cream, and this was open, and they let me film in there, so I did a little recorded vlog. So if you want to see what it looks like in there, go back on the channel about 2 years ago, because there's a full-on old lifeboat inside there, believe it or not, like one of the old wooden ones. Probably can't see in. No, you just don't know if you can make it out. And yeah, they let me film inside. Lobster pots. Look at that. Nicked them from B&Q. What we'll do though, Trevor, next time I'm over that way, Corfe, I don't think you get much of a signal for a live, unfortunately. But what I'll do, I'll take the drone and I'll get some shots of Corfe for you, mate. I'll post them up, and I'll do a little sort of short or a little video. Because Saf and I, we go over there quite a lot. We go to Knoll Beach on Studland, doing the old paddle boarding. So we go there quite a bit. So this is where Trevor used to nick his boats when he was drunk, I think. Seek Isle German boat. Good God Germans, don't let them bomb the chippy. They did, didn't they? They bombed our chippy. What are they there? They jet skis, can't see from me, I haven't got my bins in. It's nice and peak, look at his little beach here, look. Did you, Carl Falconer here, have a spare ticket to shoot some he's off to... I've never seen Carl Falconer, no. Gordon's over Tenerife, 25th of October. Oh, nice one, Gordon. Hopefully, me talk to you then. We're looking at 20th to the 30th, something like that, depending on flights and Saff College. But we're looking that sort of last bit of October. So yeah, hopefully, definitely there, 25th. I don't think you're high enough. No, you need to be higher up. Corfe Castle, let me get my bearings. I think it's directly sort of that direction. So Brownsea Island's in the way for a start. Loving the banter tonight as well. Yeah, well, Tim and Vinny have the uses. I've seen Kings of Leon. Yeah, looking forward to that. That's in Portsmouth, end of August. Saf and I are doing a festival weekender. We're doing Reading on the Friday night with Hosier and Chapel Rowan and a few others. And I think the Kaiser Chiefs are there. Then we're doing Exeter on the Saturday night, where there's like an Amy Winehouse tribute and a there's a big sort of symphony orchestra doing dance music, and I forget who else, there's somebody else as well, but I can't think who. And then on a Sunday night we're going to Portsmouth, and there's Kings of Leon, oddly enough Jasper Carrot, Kings of Leon, and I forget it, there's a load of people on the Sunday in Portsmouth. And at the beginning, not this Friday coming, the Friday after, we're in Cornwall for a festival, and there's Ray, Kaiser Chiefs, that's on a cliff in Cornwall, and if I can get alive that night and the sun's out like that, it's an absolute stunning location, right on a very tall cliff called Watergate Bay in Cornwall. Absolutely beautiful, so look forward to that. Christmas said, I have insomnia, so there's only 6 sleeps till Christmas. Emma's going 30th September for a week as my daughter wants to celebrate her 12th birthday in Tenerife. Oh, what a great idea. Nice time of year to go as well, Emma. Carl Falconer is a singer of you. Oh yeah, of course, yeah. We're in Tenerife on 22nd of September. There we go. Right, I'll just show you the beach. Some fishing. So although these properties look quite new, which they are in comparison to Summerpool, this is the old town of Poole. So behind there is the old town. I've forgotten, somebody was asking me where to park. I'll show you in a minute. Hopefully I can show you roughly where to park. If you're coming into Poole and you don't want to pay the car park fees, if you're a bit stingy, I'll show you where to park. Get ready to go out, look. Keep me to bring Saf down here, get a crab. There we go. Oh no, you can't see it, but when you come into Poole, you'll see 2 big high-rise blocks of flats in the town centre, which are roughly parking all day and all night. There we go. Look at that beautiful sunset. It's like top of my next day. Yeah, not too dissimilar, mate. Not too dissimilar. Shows the imported sand. That's in the big thing over there, that Vinny, old Bournemouth Beach. Oh yeah, Madge is in. Hi Madge, hope you're okay, call you soon. All good with Ray. Oh, that's good to hear. Enjoy your walk. Thinking early November for Tenerife. Speak soon. Okay Madge, say hello to Ray for me. That'd be brilliant. Yeah. Yeah, I'll try and do a live on that that festival. It'd be great. It's pretty remote. It's about 2 miles sort of north of Newquay in Cornwall, and it's in the sticks. So again, signal's usually the issue there. But if I can, I'll definitely do it. If not, I'll do a recorded vlog. Oops. There we go. It's so peaceful down here. It's absolutely beautiful. There we go, folks. So Poole Harbour, Poole Quay, Poole Harbour. So sandbanks over there, White Cliff, sandbanks you can just see in the distance where the dodgy clouds are. I live in that direction, which is about sort of 3 miles that way. Sandbanks over there. Brownsea Island coming into the foreground. Beyond the breakwater. Got the lads getting ready to go out. And then here's your working bit, the old port, all the fishermen. And Poole Quay over in the sunset, absolutely beautiful. Picture clearer again. Nice one, David. My other phone's run out of battery now, so I can't see what's going on. Right, there we go, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to love you and leave you, because I'm going to go for something to eat. How's that? Look at that. Like a halo, isn't it? Eh? My innocence and purity. Listen, thanks for watching, everybody. I do appreciate it. Apologies, there's not been many sort of recorded vlogs going up. I've got about 3 or 4 to put up, which I'm going to get up this week because I've got some time on my hands this week. So I'll get those up. Next week, I'll have to let you know next week what I'm doing live-wise. I don't think there's going to be a live Monday, Tuesday next week. It might be later in the week, okay? But I'll let you all know. But there'll be some recorded vlogs going up anyway. Before you go, hit the thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Something different, wasn't it? And hit the thumbs up. And if you're watching on catch up, subscribe and all that. And enjoy everyone's content. Go and watch all the other people. Thank you so much, people. I really appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed Poole Quay and Poole Harbour. Thank you to the moderators for doing a do. And there will be a late night live. I forgot what day it is, tomorrow, Wednesday, isn't it? There'll be a late night live this week, either Thursday, Friday or Sunday night. It'll be one of those 3 nights. So hit the bell for notifications, look out for that and come and join in. All right, thanks everybody. Big love to Safa, will do, David. Thank you so much. And I'll pass all your messages on and I'll put some, I've got some photos of Venice today. I'll put them on the community page. See you later. Thanks everyone, take it easy.